Your kit will come screwed together. First, unscrew those 4 screws and separate into the 3 or 4 plastic pieces before you try to do these instructions. Those pieces are assembled just so you can see how to do them, and it's just easier to pack that way, as well as it pre-threads the holes for you. Okay, this is how you install the Pinbawlers speaker lights kits. Obviously, the first thing you need to do is open up your back box. Then, it's pretty easy. Okay? And what I like to do is, you're gonna do the same for both sides. I'm just gonna do one side. Take off remove the speaker. Oops. Drop that. Remove the old speaker, and you'll set this aside. And I just go ahead and put these right back and screw these back on, these nuts, because you probably want to save this. Unscrew these guys. I just put the screws there in the LCD frame there. Take your hex driver and screw the rest. I like to actually put something here so the key, when it doesn't fall. This should hold it. So if you do one thing aside, but I always put something underneath. Okay. Once it's done, simply lift the metal plate out and also lift the foam out. Save that for later. I keep it in my coin box in case I ever want to put it back. Then, for each side, you should have at least 3 parts, maybe 4. You're going to have your new plate, mounting plate, your light bracket, a back bracket, and you may have an insert. So, first thing you do, put your mounting plate in. They're both the same. It doesn't matter which side, how you do it. Just make sure that you put the side that goes with a 90-degree angle towards the LCD. Then we're going to screw back in the screws. I like to do the one with the ground first. I put the ground on the metal part, okay? Make sure it's touching the metal part, not on the plastic side, because that defeats the purpose of the ground. Okay, so you have to have the ground touching the metal frame of the LCD. So between basically the LCD screen and the plastic bracket, the mounting bracket. Screw your other one in. I don't screw them all the way in first. I screw, just get them in, and then you can tighten both up. Once you got them in there on both sides, you tighten it up. Then you're gonna put your bolts back in. I always start with this one first. The little wire hanger. Again, I'm not gonna tighten them all the way in yet. Okay. This one comes with a little cable holder. Put the cable holder down. Put your washer on underneath it. I'll use mine. And once they're all on, then I tighten them down. I don't use the whole ratchet. I just hand tighten them. Then we have the light kit. You're going to get the light kit. You're going to put it like this. So this little mounting tab right here is actually closer to you because it's going to fit on top of here. On the right, I put this one where it's kind of pointed to the left, and on the left, I put it where it's pointed to the right. But before you do that, if you have an insert, you can kind of place it in there just to make sure, yep, that's the way you want it. You want to put your insert in. Now the mounting brackets have tabs. Little tabs you probably can't see do the inserts. Put the insert, hold it the way it is, like that. So that's going to be facing the backboard, and then this is going to be what it looks like when it's up. So this is going to be down when it's up. So the Jurassic Park, we want his head up. And then you need another hex driver. I don't remember what size these are. These are the common size and you're going to use, you're just going to screw it in. You might have to hold the top. These are self-tapping screws. They should already be pre-screwed when you get them, but in case not, I just hold it up, push it up while you plug it in or push it in. Don't over tighten it. Over tighten a little bit. There you go. All right, then you're gonna put your backing plate. It doesn't matter which way you put it. I put it the texture side down. Okay, and you only need 2 of the screws in, just like Stern does. Okay, the speaker should fit right in the middle. And if you get these are your factory speakers, they only work with your factory, your Stern default Pro and Premium speakers. And just place it over, choose whatever 2 holes you want, it doesn't really matter. And you're going to, again, screw in, and I always hold it a little bit pushing up. And that's it. Okay, that's installed. You might want to just put it up, make sure it looks right. And put your plug back in. Now you'll have a connector, and you're gonna have a LED controller. Depending on which one you have, it might be a little different. Your controller is going to probably have some Velcro or some adhesive mounts, but all you have to do is you will get a plug. It's important to understand the black side is up. Okay, and it goes over here into the 3-pin connector, plug CN6. And you might have, if you have multiple things like I do, you might have a splitter. You can put it in the splitter. I'm just going to show you how to do it here. Again, black side up in the 3-prong position, and put it into your encoder box or your LED controller box, like so. And you will probably have some extensions or some splitters. Just make sure when you connect everything, there's a little arrow on each. The arrows line up. Once you do that, you probably want to just take some electrical tape and tape it together.
Note, kits shipped after the beginning of April 2024 will have 2 little clips that you can use to hold them together.